Hey there, and welcome. Have you ever put in all the effort, done everything you think you're supposed to, but still feel like your partner is missing that peak of pleasure? If that sounds familiar, then this explainer is for you. We're going to unlock some knowledge that could totally transform your intimate life. It's a really common question, and honestly, a frustrating one. You feel like you're doing everything right, but that final moment of complete satisfaction just seems to be missing. Look, you're not alone in feeling this way, and the good news is the solution isn't about trying harder. It's about understanding better. So let's dive right in. Here's our game plan. First, we're going to talk about why the way we usually think about satisfaction is incomplete. Then, we'll uncover 4 powerful secrets of foreplay. After that, we'll get to the true center of female pleasure. And finally, we'll bring it all together and talk about why love is more important than any technique.
Okay, the first and most important thing to get straight is that intimacy isn't some kind of race. It's more like an art. A lot of guys focus on 1 or 2 spots and think, job done, right? But the real key, the real magic is in places you might have never even thought about. It's all about getting to know your partner's body.
I love this way of thinking about it. It completely changes your mindset, doesn't it? It's not about being forceful or fast. It's about having a delicate touch, paying attention. Your goal is to learn how to play that instrument beautifully, to create a symphony of pleasure that you both get to enjoy. All right, let's get into our first set of secrets. Because before you can even think about the main event, you have to enjoy the journey. And that journey is foreplay. It's where everything truly begins. We're going to zoom in on 4 specific spots that are often overlooked, but are incredibly powerful. The nape of the neck, right behind the ears, the lower back, and the inner thighs. Each one of these plays a really unique part in building arousal.
So why start here? Well, science tells us the back of the neck is just packed with nerve endings. When you start here, maybe with warm breath or soft kisses, or just gently running your fingers through her hair, it sends a powerful signal straight to the brain that says, you're safe, you're cared for. And that feeling of safety is absolutely essential for arousal to even begin.
Next up is an area most people totally forget about. The skin right behind the ears and on the earlobe is super thin and incredibly sensitive. A few gentle kisses here or lightly taking the earlobe between your lips, it can be absolutely electric. And hey, if you whisper something sweet while you're there, you're tapping into both the physical and the psychological paths to pleasure. It's a 2-for-1 deal. Now for a spot that has a surprisingly direct connection. The small of her back, right above the hips. The nerves there are actually linked directly to the pelvic region. So when you massage that area, you're not just releasing tension, you're sending pleasurable sensations straight to her reproductive organs. It's a pretty powerful shortcut. And this brings us to our 4th secret zone, the inner thighs. The skin here is unbelievably sensitive, which makes it perfect for a little technique we call teasing. By gently stroking from the knee upwards, but stopping just short of the main event, you build this incredible sense of anticipation. This creates a craving that does something amazing. It dramatically increases natural lubrication, which makes everything that comes next so much better.
Okay, so we've built a solid foundation with foreplay. Now, it's time to talk about the true center of it all. The one place that holds the direct key to orgasm. Seriously, understanding this one thing is the game changer that can make sure your partner is never left unsatisfied again.
I'm talking about the clitoris. It's a small organ about the size of a pea, right at the top of the vulva. And here is the most incredible part. Nature designed this organ for one single purpose: pleasure. That's it. It has no other biological job. Its entire existence is for feeling good. And to give you an idea of just how powerful it is, get a load of this number. The clitoris has over 8,000 nerve endings. That is an unbelievable amount of sensitivity, all packed into one tiny little spot. So let's put that into perspective. It has more than double the nerve endings of the head of the penis, which means it is twice as sensitive. And again, while the male organ is for both reproduction and pleasure, the clitoris is 100% dedicated to pleasure. So here is the critical fact that everyone needs to understand. The popular belief that penetration alone should lead to orgasm for women is, for the most part, a myth. The reality is, for 70 to 80% of women, direct clitoral stimulation isn't just a nice bonus, it's absolutely necessary to reach orgasm. But because this area is so incredibly sensitive, technique is everything. First things first, make sure there's plenty of lubrication. Second, always use the soft pad of your fingertip, never your nail.
Third, don't just go for it directly. Start with gentle circles around the area first. And finally, listen to her body. As you feel her respond, maybe her breathing gets faster, you can slowly, and I mean slowly, increase the speed and pressure. Now, we've covered a lot of the how-to, but none of it, not a single bit, works without the most important ingredient of all: true intimacy. Deep and profound pleasure. It's all built on a foundation that goes way beyond just physical moves.
Always, always remember these 4 pillars. First, consent. It has to be enthusiastic and continuous. Second, genuine love and affection. Third, a deep emotional connection built on trust. And fourth, a real, mutual respect where you care about your partner's pleasure just as much as your own. When all of these are there, your partner will feel safe enough to completely let go. That is the real secret to an amazing, intimate life.
So, when you combine this knowledge with genuine care and open communication, you have everything you need to create a more connected, more satisfying experience for both of you. The path to mutual pleasure really does start with understanding. Are you ready to get started?